Yo, 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 what's up, internet world? It is your boy RJ at Right Words on Steemit, the only social network that pays you to be you, and RJ Crypto right here, rjcrypto.com, RJ Crypto Consulting. Check it out. Guys, listen, here's how I know the banks are going down and crypto is going to last, right? Today is, by the way, July 13, 2017. And I'm reporting to you in the morning on the East Coast of the unfree states of the United occupied land of tyrants and dictators. So how do I know? Well, I'll tell you this. I need to do a deposit into my checking account at a major bank. I won't say the name because it doesn't matter. They all suck. At a major bank. And this is one of my favorite major banks, if there are such things as good major banks, right? I have been trying for the past 36 hours, 24 hours, no, about, almost a day, let's say a day. I've been trying to get my account number so I can make a deposit. You know, because when you get a checking account these days, they don't actually give you checks anymore. Like, I remember when I was a kid, or younger man, you get a checking account, and they give you 10 checks, 20 checks, a starter book, whatever it is, something, 50, I don't know. All right, so they don't give you checks. The other bank I have, they gave me this little, sheet of paper that had my account number and routing number on it. So I guess that's like a private key, I guess. I can hang on to that. Well, it's not a private key, but I need that, it's a public key, right? Your account number is a public key because you can give your account number to anybody. Your job, to do direct deposit, or to a customer to send you money, deposit money for you. So you would think it would be really easy for someone to know their public key. I mean, with crypto, let me fathom the ways I couldn't figure out my public key. So if I had funds stored in an off-chain wallet and I didn't bring the wallet information with me, and I didn't do any transactions to it that I could look up on the blockchain, then I guess ultimately I would also be in the same predicament with a crypto address. But the difference there is that would be entirely my fault, right? Because with the bank, I'm paying them a fee for their service, just like, I guess I pay Bitcoin fees or whatever, but I pay a fee, and I know I'm going to realize in this video it's still my fault. I should have my account information. But so let's say I knew my password to get into my blockchain.info wallet, or I had my Exodus recovery wallet, or I had my recovery phrase, my 12-word recovery phrase. Well, I'd be able to get into my account. I get into my wallet and see my public key and see my balance and everything. So with my bank account, I can go into my app with my fingerprint on my phone and see my balance. But unfortunately, in that app, you think there'd be somewhere where it shows your account number. There isn't. There's nowhere that shows my account number in my banking app. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Imagine if you went into your Exodus wallet and they said, yeah, there's nowhere in this app that will say your public key. What would be the point of having it? The whole point of having a wallet, a digital wallet, is that you always have access to your funds. You always have the ability to send and receive funds. It's so convenient. People talk about how hard it is to send and receive cryptocurrency. It's so much more convenient and so much quicker than fiat. In fact, I have friends constantly asking me, can you please help me sell some Bitcoin? Can you please help me buy some Bitcoin? Because it's so confusing to get from fiat to crypto, or from crypto to fiat. And it's not crypto's fault, it's fiat's fault. Fiat is controlled, centralized, basically evil money. So I end this message with a few thoughts from a peaceful place. Let me tell you guys, the future we're going into is bright. It's very bright. And it will pay for you, and it will pay for me to be very diligent and very wise right now. Look at the opportunities around you. See what makes sense to you. Use your sensibilities, use your logic, use your reason, and try to think about why or why not crypto or fiat is the better form of money. Because you have to understand, prior to fiat money, we had gold. And what people don't realize, these gold buggers, these silver buggers, is that gold and silver was usurped, not by God, but by evil, but by force. So gold and silver was, I think, the divine answer, because you could buy an ounce of gold in the year 1410, I'm just making up a year, and by 1450, you should be able to buy a lot more with that ounce of gold. And that's just sort of been the way it has been all throughout time. I'm not saying that gold and silver are worse than fiat, but they were dominated by fiat. They're a better store of value in a lot of ways, but the power behind the US dollar, the military power, the evil force of destruction, the fear that creates in our hearts, that's what's allowed the dollar to win. So we have a chance now to take away the power, turn our fiat into true, non-forgeable, non-corruptible, I would say, just a better money. Let's just leave it at that. I would say cryptocurrencies is the better money right now. That's where my money's at. Sadly too, because I really don't have enough dollars right now. I've been a little hasty in putting too much US dollar into crypto while I was working. And now that I'm trying to go back to freelancing and just doing consulting free time and, looking for a remote position working for a crypto or a blockchain company, until my crypto starts to appreciate or my fiat starts to come back in again, I might have made the mistake of over allocating. But I'm not without any fiat dollars, and I do believe that if I had to sell a little crypto to survive, that's just the way it is right now. I do have a couple feelers out there, one main one, and then just my eyeballs peeled for other things, but I really am hoping to land this one gig. I'm not going to say what it is yet, in the crypto space, because it's a remote position and I really need the time to focus on what I'm really passionate about, which is cryptocurrency, and to continue researching it and studying it and learning about it. And I think that a remote position with a good company in the blockchain space would definitely get me there, or hopefully would get me there. So until I have news for you on that front, guys, I'm going to sign off. Again, just consider how annoying it is for me today to deposit money into my own account at a regular bank, and then let that marinate. Guys, I will sign off now. I love you. Peace out. Thanks for watching.